get extended. For those who aren't receiving it, it's going to be tough on you too, right? Because remember, though, that $600 a week was being pushed into the economy, pushed into purchasing from retail stores online, or maybe paying bills and things like that. So take that away from those who were receiving it. And then there's going to be like a huge strain, right? Businesses won't be able to hire because they're not getting that money from those who did receive it. Sales are going to be low. So that business is going to look to cut people. People will lose their jobs behind it. But it's a really bad thing if this goes away so suddenly. I think they should extend it at least to the end of the year, because we're not ready, right? A lot of people aren't ready to just have that snatched away, because, let's face it, a lot of us, right, didn't plan. You didn't plan. So you thought it would go on forever, and you didn't plan, and that's okay. That's okay. That's all right. Got to be better. Hey, Lamont. Everybody, Lamont Millions has a party in Jersey, but it's going to be a social distance party in New Jersey on July 25th. I will share the flyer if anybody wants to go out and have a good time. I mean, you can still have a good time. You just have to be safe about it. Hey, Shalane. Yeah, so 600 going away. Hopefully, fingers, toes, and eyes crossed, it gets extended, because again, it helps all of us, those who don't receive, the businesses that are receiving that payment, in terms of sales and things like that. So let's just make sure that they get this done. I don't know how we can do it, but pray, I guess. So yeah, so a lot of people will be going crazy because this gets snatched away. Now, initially when we started, we were bumping Jill Scott 20 years for the Who is Jill Scott Volume 1 album. So I am sipping just for that. This is my lit tea. So it's infused tea with honey jack and iced tea. So cheers to Jill Scott. Oh, well, no. Oh, okay. Well, excuse me. Okay, so I get a message here. Talia Wilkinson says, that's my classmate, Lamont Millions. And Lamont, Talia Wilkinson is my auntie. So how about that? Small world. So people are losing money. Exactly. The DJ game, unfortunately, if you are a DJ, hopefully you've been, stacking a little bit of coins through being a virtual DJ. I think I might throw my hat into the ring too. I think I have a virtual DJ set up. Maybe I'll play Fire the DJ, or I'll pick my DJ name. All right, what else is going on? All right, we got to really get into the instability of some people, okay? Instability. I just read today that Nick Cannon could be potentially contemplating suicide because of the backlash that you people gave him when he apologized. I don't know. Like I said, we talked a lot about Nick Cannon over the past few days. We can talk a little bit about it. I don't want to take up too much time about Nick Cannon and his anti-Semitic remarks that he made on his podcast while he was interviewing Professor Griff, Public Enemy. So he apologized. I think he tried to apologize, snatched it back, said, kiss my ass. And then now he's officially apologized. So, and after the apology, it seems like the Black community wasn't accepting it. It wasn't ready to receive that Nick Cannon did apologize. And they turned against Nick Cannon. Exactly. He did only apologize to save his job and his crew's job, right? Now, will Viacom give him his job back? I don't know. They may make him, go through a few hoops. Maybe, hey, Nick, you need to do a PSA. You need to educate the younger generation on why you shouldn't say what you said. Actually, no, it was anti-Semitic. It was. And I will share with you what he said. One of the reasons, again, that, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the small business loan. Lux, don't go anywhere. I got you on that. I think I do. Okay. It was anti-Semitic to say that, he said that they were savages. I mean, my step grandmother and your stepmother, speaking to someone here, was of Jewish descent. And to say that she was savage, I mean, that's offensive. That is very offensive, right? She wasn't, the only thing that she was a savage at was loving my grandfather. So I'm gonna leave that there. But yeah, so Nick Cannon is now contemplating, or people are saying that it may be suicidal because of, hey Pete, because of, the backlash that he has received because of his comments. So pray for Nick. Don't bash Nick, I guess. Try to be easy on him. I don't know. Instability, someone else, Tamar Braxton, in the hospital for pills and overdosing on pills and alcohol. A lot of people are, they may be strong on the outside, but on the inside, they may, be very fragile. So check on your strong friends, check on your weak friends, but also check on your strong friends too, because everybody isn't handling this, upbeat, kicking their feet, just sitting and sipping and waiting, right? A lot of people, their worlds have changed. So definitely make sure that you check in on people. Another crazy, it's been really crazy. I have all three of these names here. Megan and Tory. Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. Craziness. Apparently they're in this, secret relationship. I guess maybe it's just secret to the public. They are in a relationship. And she wants to leave, I guess, get away from him. They're having an argument. And maybe she just wants to get some space. We've all been there, right? We've all been there. I know I've been there. You want to get some space. Oh, he pulled out a gun, allegedly, and started shooting at her. Now we need our Megan because we need her to twerk, right? we need Megan needs to be twerking. So I just watched the video with her hopping out of the car, being told by the police to lay on the ground and spread her legs, I guess. I don't know. And she's walking and her foot is like leaking blood. So every step she takes, there's like a blood mark. Really, really scary. And I'm sure she is traumatized. All right, let's catch up. All right. Okay, he was talking about the white people who were in caves and how originally they were barbaric and savages. Did he say that? Or did Nick Cannon say that verbatim, or are you trying to, or are you kind of generalizing, or not generalizing? Are you actually trying to specify his comment? Because he really did generalize it. So all that BS, that man ain't worried at all to tell the truth. Well, he apologized. So he is, so wait a minute. Lux, he did apologize. He did recant on what he said. So he is afraid to tell his truth because he took it back. Hey, I'm sorry. That's what he said. I didn't mean it. Yeah, who shoots a girl, right? I don't know. Black people were here first, and that was the basis of his message. That was not the basis of his message. Yeah, you paraphrased what he maybe tried to say, but that isn't what he said. So, and because of what he said, got him in a lot of hot water. And so he's supposed to have a TV show that was due to come out 2020. The TV show got pushed back to 2021, hopefully, if he's lucky, right? But remember, a lot of people have gone through, situations like this, and they've come back. I mean, look at Martha Stewart. Look at who's the lady that cooks, Paula Deen, right? So, I mean, if this person's heart is in the right place, hey, TJ Swan, how are you, friend? Then maybe he can come back, but it's going to take, because of where we are in this world, it's going to take Nick a lot of groveling, shall we say. He's taking classes now with a rabbi. So he's learning, why his statements were offensive to some. So he's learning this. And I'm sure he's going to share, hopefully, like we want him to maybe come out and give another statement, maybe sharing why he apologizes, maybe some of the education that he learned, right? hopefully. Or, God forbid, as he posted on his Twitter, was it yesterday? I'll read his words verbatim. I have the sniffles, so it's not Rona. You can't catch it anyway. I'm virtual. All right. So let's talk about this Nick Cannon statement. His statement reads on Google. Uh-oh. I can't pull it up. Oh, here it is. Something to the effect, so I can't read it verbatim, but he talked about how he offended an entire community, which was the Jewish community. Yeah. Wait, Dennis, you said Rona Sniffles? Rona Sniffles. No, I have allergies. For some reason, I'm in the AC. It's just causing me to sneeze. So hopefully we get through this without me sneezing. But if we do, guess what? If I do have to sneeze, I won't sneeze on you. All right? How about that? All right. Talia says, nah, they do us way worse. Poor Chris Brown, still not back where he needs to be. I don't know. I beg to differ when it comes to Chris Brown. I don't know. He was able to get over that. And I mean, he seems to be doing pretty good. He took it back because he was in contact with the rabbi the whole time under his guidance. So he might have spoke out of term. He was learning, but he was with this rabbi before the show. Okay. Yeah. So this is part of his journey, right? Part of his journey, which is great. People learn new things every day. Maybe he can share some of the knowledge that he had, but what we don't want is for him to kill himself. We don't want him to kill himself. So, I mean, that's something that is something that, so he posted hints at suicidal thoughts after his friend takes his own life. He said this was the most fucked up year he's ever witnessed. Now, mind you, he did it to himself. All right, let's get that straight. He said what he said, where he said it. It actually was taped a year ago. So he had more than enough time to come in and cut this and cut that. And, because of where we're going through in this day and time, right? Because of where we are, he should have known that, listen, you can't just say what you want to say, because people that do this, right? People that do this, we have to hold them accountable, regardless of who it is. So Nick needs to leave the heavy lifting to the activists. I agree. All right, so here's his comment. He posted on Twitter saying that, he wants to leave. He goes, fuck this place. I can't help but think, he says, fuck this place, can't win for losing. And I think he posted it, said something about he was leaving Earth. Or you can have this planet, I think he said. So he says, yeah. I heard an entire community and paid me to my core. I thought it couldn't get any worse. Then I watched my own community turn on me and call me a sellout for apologizing. Damn. Y'all just did Nick. Hey, Gangster 1821. Hey, Twin in the club. All right, let's go back. Luck says he's not doing that. I know him. That's BS. I'm telling you, it's gas for feelings. He's not killing himself. Oh, well, then here we are again. Oh, did he just post it to get some type of empathy? Is that why he did that? So I think the reason why he said what he said was because, hey, Ada Otigba, I hope I said your name right. I think the reason why he agreed, or he had the conversation with Professor Griff, again, this is my belief, that he is or has always attempted to kind of not be seen as corny, right? He doesn't want to be seen as corny. To me, Nick Cannon is like the next gen Wayne Brady. All right, that's my opinion. So we don't want him to kill himself. Hopefully, we understand that people are going through what they're going through. It's crazy times, but throwing out that you're going to commit suicide, or even hinting that you're going to commit suicide, or even playing like you're going to commit suicide. Because the statistics show that if somebody is contemplating suicide, they're not going to tell anybody about it. They're just going to do it, i.e. Tamar Braxton. So prayers up for her. So Nick, again, is out there with the fishing rod, just trying to catch a feel for some sympathy. But I got none for him right now. I think he needs to kind of, he's cooler than Wayne Brady. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure he is. Yeah, but I'm just saying he's the next gen Wayne Brady. He's okay. Ada Otigba says he's taken a lot of unnecessary heat. I think he brought some of this on himself. I think there's a way when you're interviewing people, you let them say, like, if they have their or specific view on something, and you know that you are a public figure where you have people of many, ethnicities and religions tuning into you. You want to make sure that you make sure that everyone or no one gets offended. So you let him say what that guest needs to say, but you don't really lean in and co-sign. There's an art to being a journalist or media when you're interviewing somebody. There's an art to that. Yes, he was married to Mariah. Okay, so this is what Talia lists as the cool points for Wayne Brady. He was married to Mariah. Yes, he hit Kim K. He smashed. What else you got? So that makes him, those 2 points right there make him much cooler than Wayne Brady. I give you that. I definitely give you that. Cool. All right. So can we move on from Nick Cannon? Are we done? Because I'm done. I'm over the whole Nick Cannon thing. A lot of people said things about it before they even watched the podcast. Never do that. Never speak on things that you don't know or you don't have the background on. Always go out and get your research. All right. So we're done with that. Now let's get into Lux. We're going to jump into this. So are you all aware of the Payment Protection Program? Right? So the Small Business Association, they are issuing loans to businesses that have been impacted by coronavirus. And if you are a business that has maybe a certain amount of employees, maybe you just started your business this year, but maybe you've registered your business this year, but you've been in business, maybe for a few years, maybe just using your own social or just doing your own thing. You are eligible for a payment protection. You're eligible for the Paycheck Payment Program. Paycheck Protection Program. Now, there are some people who they have applied for this new program being issued by the Small Business Association. And they've submitted, whatever they needed to do. However, the information was false. So they have received payments. They've received payments in California. It was just reported one man received $8.5 million from the paycheck, PPP. I'm just going to say PPP because my tongue is like, blame it on the honey jack, right? So PPP, that's what it's called. This one guy, God bless him. Now here's my thing. If you're going to do it, if you're going to go for it, right? Hey, listen, go for it. Don't just take the small change, like, 100,000, 200,000. Go for the big bucks. So this California man was charged with receiving $8.5 million from the coronavirus PPP loan fraudulently. He spent the money on the stock market and in the casino, living his life. Now, here's a picture of him. Don't mess with the feds. If you're gonna lie to anybody, please, people, do not let it be the feds. They will catch your ass. Bigger than that, they even have a program, right? That if you are aware that someone has, committed fraud on their PPP application, it's called the PPP whistleblower. You become the whistleblower, and they will give you up to 30% of all of the monies that they recover. Okay? Did you hear that? So if you are the one, doing the loan or applying for the loan, and maybe you were less than true on the application, keep that shit to yourself, because if I find out, I'm telling. Okay, I'm telling. 30% of whatever they pull from you, I'm telling. So don't tell me. I'm just letting you know. They have an image of Andrew Marnell at the casino in Las Vegas, spending that money that the government gave him for his paychecks for his employees. So this is what you call got him. Yeah. So he brought stocks and hundreds and thousands of dollars in Vegas. Unreal. So there's another guy that was just busted in DC. And yeah, oh, I'm sorry, 5 million. So this guy in Florida, $5 million. So people, I mean, look, if you're going to do it, you might as well go for the big bucks, live your life. But guess what? You could potentially be in jail for like 10 years or something like that. Make it count. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah. So this is for the Paycheck Protection Program. You go to SBA.gov, or you can even Google it. And they have two loans available. They have the Emergency Impact Disaster Loan. Anybody can get it. It's a loan. However, the first payment is considered an advance. So you don't have to pay the advance back. The advance you get to keep. So some people have received $5,000. Some people have received $1,000. It's up to $10,000 for the advance, which is forgivable. However, the second phase then is they qualify you to be a recipient of the loan, whatever that amount may be, whatever you're approved for. They're looking at your credit. They're looking at how many employees you have. They're looking at how long you've been in business or not. If you have collateral over a certain amount, if you want like, I think 200,000 may require collateral. So sometimes it's so important to not be greedy, people. Don't be greedy. Get a little bit. All right, moving right along. New York City. What is going on in New York City? People are out of control. New York City right now, I don't know if it's the heat. I don't know if it's because people have been like cooped up for so long. New York City is like, especially Brooklyn. Last night, there were 9 shootings in Brooklyn. 8 shootings in New York City. 9 shootings, 8 shootings took place in Brooklyn. Crooklyn. Yeah, it's getting really crazy. You had the FBI, looking for you, and they were annoying. What did you do? Please share. Yeah. So New York City right now, I don't know. I mean, I went to Brownsville the other day, and I was a little shook. You know, I'm like, wait a minute, I don't know what's going on here. So people are really just off the hook shootings, and it's getting really ridiculous. So I don't know. Be careful if you are out and about, because people are unstable. People are very unstable. This is a lot for all of us to be going through, and it's not going to get better anytime soon. We have to adjust, and we have to learn how to maneuver in this, and we have to be safe. Now, I know New Jersey's opening up. New York is now, I think New York is at stage 4. Am I right? Whatever that looks like. But just because the world is open doesn't mean that you have to go running out and skipping around, right? You should still continue to practice your social distancing. You should still wear your masks. You know, sometimes you can wear 2 masks if you feel you don't feel comfortable. You know, people are flying now more because, they've been cooped up in the house and no place to go, especially if you're used to always going and being out and being around people. Stage 4. Thank you, Nightwing. And what does that look like? Does that mean gyms and movie theaters? Please don't go. Please don't go. So what does stage 4 look like for New York City? It's just, you want to make sure that you continue to stay safe, right? If you haven't got by Corona or Rona, if Rona hasn't caught you yet, right? I know some people did get got, but they are surviving, and that's a blessing, right? That means that, somebody's looking out for you upstairs, right? Because there's no guideline on who gets it and dies. It's like eeny, meeny, miny, mo. So don't be mo. Continue to be safe. Continue to, practice social distancing. I know that there's events going on, and everybody's going to be outside, and it looks good, right? It sounds good, but can you really, really go and be comfortable knowing that, first of all, we're in a health pandemic? There is no cure. Someone can have it and be asymptomatic. Somebody can buy you a drink and talk to you, and then guess what? You got it, right? Because you're sipping your drink and they're talking. I don't know. We're ready for that. I mean, I don't know. So, okay, Nightwing says movies and gyms are closed, but not sure what the big difference is stage 3 and stage 4. Yeah. What is the difference? A lot of residential buildings. Oh, so maybe like those non-essential stores, right? Not food. Maybe the, like shopping is open. I know malls are open. I don't know. I'll look it up for you guys. Can I do that? So we'll all learn together. Stage 4, NYC. Let's see what that looks like, because I want you all to stay safe. So this is what New York will look like. It begins Monday. So outdoor arts and entertainment. So the zoos are going to be open. The parks are going to be open. New York Botanical Garden, which is a staple in Brooklyn. Media production. So filming of motion pictures. Television. Somebody invited me to a video shoot. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm not ready for that. Shopping's open on 34th Street. There's always big lines for the shoe stores and makeup places. Yeah. Hey, Mambo Mango, how are you? Yeah, exactly. So you got to worry about those lines. You got to worry about the person in front of you and the person in front of that person. I mean, listen, I do all my shopping online. So if you do go, just make sure you are safe, people. It's just a lot. All right. So professional sports competitions with no fans. So the NBA, will there be games soon for them? I know they're all in Miami and Disney, right? Or Florida for Disney. And they're all being tested. I think they're tested every day. They're not allowed to leave. And if they do leave, then they have to be quarantined when they come back. So, hey, Phil. Indoor museums can't open. Indoor dining is not allowed still in New York City. Wow. Yeah, indoor dining is not allowed. Yeah. Hey, Phil. So, yep. So, hey, K Solo, how are you? Indoor dining is not allowed. Colleges and schools, of course, are still a question mark. I'm not for it. But hey. So what is this about the transportation system? Because I hear that nobody is social distancing on the trains and the buses in New York. Hey, Tom. I don't know. But so it looks like it's just pretty much, parks, museums, and filming that can go, everybody can go. Hey, Dusty Uptown BX, what's up? How are you? I was trying to wave to you. There you go. Oh, I can't. All right. Hi. Yep. So now I see in New York what they're doing is if it's a restaurant, they are they're just putting 2 seats and a table just right outside, like in the street on the curb. I don't know how that's an experience. I'd rather get my food and take it home and enjoy it. But hey, to each his own. I also hear that New York City has shut down the sale of alcohol without a food purchase because people are gathering. It's like you can have a bar on the street corner, right? People are gathering and, because they're inebriated, social distancing goes out the window. So what Cuomo has done is, hey, you can't buy alcohol without buying food. You can't sell alcohol without selling food. So I just read an article, a bar in New York City, that they said, hey, okay, we'll take you up on that challenge. And they invented Cuomo potato chips for $1. So as long as you purchase chips, which is considered food, for $1, you can buy drinks. That's genius. That's genius. Otherwise, without going that route, put them out of business. All right. So Nightwing says it's a toss up. Sometimes the buses are empty, maybe one or two people on there. Same for the trains. When I'm going to work around 2, there's way more people sitting on them. So maybe you have to pick the time. The best time to travel is probably early, right? To prevent like crowds. Hello, Finner Derek. Derek. Hi, Derek. Yeah, so I guess you have to really like plot the best time to get to where you need to go without having so many people in your face and in your space, right? When you're traveling to New York. Ooh, good luck. Stay safe, please. Yeah, so beaches are open in New York, right? I went to the beach yesterday, New Jersey, Belmar Beach. It was beautiful. It was crowded. Actually, there was 7,500 tickets or passes sold to the beach. 7,500. And I think I got to the beach maybe by 3-ish. 7,500 people. The day is 98 degrees, so you know it's packed. Yeah, early or late when I'm leaving close to the trains. Oh yeah, so you have a good time. So you have a good time to kind of navigate and make sure that you're safe. Yeah, because again, on a train or on a bus, that's enclosed, right? So I don't know. I mean, the verdict is still out. There's so much that we don't know about this virus. You just have to be safe because you don't want, I'd rather, thank you so much. I'd rather all the information and reporting comes out maybe 3 months from now and they're like, hey, you know what? We didn't have to shut down the whole economy or the whole city. People just need to wear masks, right? I would love that. But, we don't know. We don't know. Or maybe they say, oh, only, this is what's going around now, only a specific blood type is more prone to getting COVID compared to a specific or another blood type. So, I mean, I'd rather that information come back after saying that we kind of overdid what we did than not. So rather, it's always best to be safe than sorry. That is my opinion. All right. What else is going on? I talked about the whistleblowers, 30% if you know somebody that 30% if you, hey, Young Money, 30% if you know somebody that is or has committed PPP fraud to acquire the federal loan money. Government is willing to give you 30% of what they snatch back. So, I mean, it's hard times. So like I said, do your dirt all by your lonely. All right. Don't share with people that, hey, listen, I put this down and they know doggone well you don't have 10 employees for your non-existent business. So just keep quiet. Don't put your business out there. Yeah, 30%. That's a lot in these Rona days. Okay. 30% is a lot. 30% can go a long way in these Rona days. So I would advise you all, if you're getting down like that, loose lips sink ships. Okay, keep that to yourself, and you'll stay out of federal prison. Speaking of which, Tamika Mallory, Portia, is it Williams? Is her last name Williams still? I don't know if she got married. Yandy Smith, they were all arrested. Can we talk about the Breonna Taylor shooting? Is anybody familiar with the Breonna Taylor shooting? Because I kept quiet on this only because I had to do the research first to really understand how this young lady died. Very tragic. Does anybody want to talk about that? Does anybody know the details of the case? Those are your folks, yeah. But they're out, right? All of them are out. I think, is it Portia that got charged with 5 years? They're saying she's looking at 5 years for a federal crime. They went to the, hey, Chaos, how are you? They went to the home, I think, of the governor. Is it the governor? I mean, look, I might be wrong. So if I'm wrong, please forgive me and then correct me. They went to the home. They did a protest, went straight to the governor's house. And, they all rallied together. They got arrested, right? They got arrested. They were held in jail. What's not federal? Dennis, what are you referring to? Oh, the case, the Breonna Taylor case is not a federal case. Oh, they got state felony charges. State. Oh, okay, got it. They got state felony charges for protesting in front of the governor's mansion. And it is said that Portia's looking at 5 years. Now, I don't think she'll get 5 years. I think this will go away, right? I think that this looks great for her resume because her family is, she's from a long line of activists. So this is what she does. I think this is great for her to really get her foot in the door when it comes to politics, right? I don't think she'll do 5 years at all. Now, in talking about, can we talk about the Breonna Taylor case? Does anybody know the details on it? So this is the story. I don't know where, sorry, but she was, so her address was, a warrant was issued for her address. She lived there with her boyfriend. And apparently, it allegedly, her address was used in kind of a drug ring scandal or something where she's getting packages, not her, but packages that were being delivered to her address. Illegal packages, maybe drugs, I don't know. But her address was, a warrant was submitted for her address. There was a no-knock order. The police didn't knock. They busted in, ran the door down, and her boyfriend shot first. Her boyfriend, not knowing that it was the police, maybe perhaps if they had said, hey, this is the police, put your hands in the air, then maybe he wouldn't have shot. I wonder, does anybody know what state? Let me see what state that was. Oh, actually, I do know. I don't know the state, but I do know that stand your ground law was or is in effect in whatever state. So I'll get to that in a second. But anyway, police barge in. He doesn't know it's the police. He starts shooting. They shoot back. One of the officers actually shot outside of the house, shot into the house some rounds. Those were not the rounds that killed Breonna. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if he only shot one shot. The point is that he shot. The police were not aware that he was only going to shoot one shot. One shot is all it takes. One shot towards a police officer is all that it takes to get a whole mini shots, a barrage of shots back at you. Louisville, Kentucky. Thank you, Dennis. Thank you. So he shot, not knowing that it was the police. And then they shot, and that's how she got killed. And then it came out that they didn't put some information on the report, right? Any incident dealing with the police, there should be a report. They didn't put that she was shot. They pretty much left it blank. They didn't say that she wasn't injured. They just didn't put anything down, right? So that's a huge fail there. And he gets arrested. She went on to die, unfortunately. God rest her soul. He gets arrested, but then he gets off because released him on his own. Because why? The stand your ground law there, right? Because if he had known that it was actually police officers charging through the door, I don't think he would have shot. So yes, the no-knock order warrant has been, outlawed, but unfortunately, she lost her life behind this. And then it comes out that, hey, they didn't find any drug paraphernalia. They didn't find anything in the house. Not to say that, they weren't involved. I don't know. But when the police did search, they found nothing. So he got released on his own recognizance and the charges cooled off. Thank God. Yeah. Really sad that they would even, but again, I get it. You know what I'm saying? He shot first. He shot at the police, but would he have shot if he knew that it was the police? So that's why it's bad. Now, will they arrest the officers? No, they're not going to. Now that's an arrest, Dennis. Lying to get the warrant. Those cops should be arrested. But the ones that shot at Breonna Taylor, that killed her, like whoever fired the bullet that ultimately killed her, they're not going to arrest those officers. I don't care who jumps up and down. I don't care who gets arrested, because at the end of the day, her boyfriend shot first. Wow. Okay. Thank you, super producer, the producer of Fire's Playhouse, Knowledge Born. He says they searched another house at the same time and found who and what they were looking for. Really, really sad. So I think arresting the officer won't fix the issue. I think looking at the processes involved in getting the warrant and how, the information was used, and who, they're searching all these houses, obviously was a mistake. So I think focusing on those issues or the processes for that is a better path forward than arresting these officers who, again, they're not going to be arrested because they returned fire. They didn't shoot first. So again, if you do the research to really understand, what's going on, then I think you'll come away with a better understanding of why versus arrest the cops and they shot, her boyfriend shot first. So, all right, what else we got? We covered a lot today, didn't we? Oh my goodness. I think my list is done. We talked about New York State extending the regular unemployment. So kudos to you all that are on regular unemployment. You got more time. I know that we talked about that. All right. Anything else? Coronavirus numbers, I'm not going to even harp on those because, I'm sick of hearing about it. They're getting worse. They are getting worse. So just don't contribute to that. We talked about that. If you have to go out, listen, I just brought club lights. So this is an old ring I had though, but I just brought like club lights for my house, right? So look, you feel like you're missing something. There are plenty of DJs available that you can hire for a private club night in your house. Pull up DJ Chaos or pull up, I'm sorry, I forgot, DJ Danny D, or any of these other great DJs, DJ Butter L, so many, DJ Kev White. I'm of course trying to say my friends, but pull up one of these cool DJs, pay them a little something. They're not asking for a lot. Maybe do a Zoom call and have some friends on and get the club lights and, get your life a little bit. Do your little two-step, right? Have some fun. I think that's what's so important is that you have to find your happy. You have to find your fun. And when you don't, that's when you get a little down. So I'm here. I'm always here every Sunday from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. and on Tuesdays at 11 p.m. for Pillow Talk. We had a great time last Tuesday. This Tuesday, we will be talking about, I can't tell you, you're going to have to tune in. Oh my goodness. Why didn't you guys tell me? Like my nose is like really drippy. Nobody told me anything. That's just terrible. That's just wrong. All right. That's just wrong. All right. I think we're good. Anything else we should cover? Again, I have sweet treats. Sweet treats. This is a Cocoa Puff. So I'll just do a shameless plug. Cocoa Puffs, you can follow the Sweet Treats Factory on IG. And this is a Cocoa Puff bar. So it's Cocoa Puffs, it's marshmallows, and it's like the THC oil. It's really good. I nibble because I can't eat like a whole thing because who knows what will happen. Oh, this is going to be your first. Oh, we get to bust your cherry, Nightwing. Great. Tuesdays at 11 p.m. That's where the fun is. Not to say that, no, you guys are fun too. Fire's Playhouse is fun too. But Tuesday nights, yeah, get your drink. Come with an open mind. This is a no judgment zone. Make sure that you share and make sure that you take notes too. We learn a lot through talking and sharing stories and things like that. So, yeah. Hey, yes, I'm ready. Well, listen, it's going to be his first time. So, we will be busting his cherry. Oh, yes, we will. Pillow Talk, 11 p.m., IG Live, and now on Facebook for those that want to participate in the whole virtual orgy that we have. No, I'm playing. We don't have a virtual orgy. But you can tune in anyway, 11 p.m., IG and Facebook Live. All right. We talked about, so there's no new news, right? With, yeah, I know, brace yourself. There's no new news with Jade and Will, is it? I know that August did respond, but his response was pretty cool. He was like, yeah, listen, this is my world, this is my truth. And that was that. Any new news on that? I didn't catch anything on that one. But his album is out, right? Pretty hot. So that's good, isn't it? He has content. Yeah. Oh, guess what the new song is? Who can guess what August Alsina's new song is called? I should play it for you. Can I pull it up? Who can guess what the new song is? You all should know the name of the song at this point. I'll wait. Hey, yes, I'm ready. What's up? How are you? Hi, Meyer Lansky. Mike. Hello, Rael. There you go. Entanglements. Of course. Why wouldn't it be, right? There was so much noise on the internet about an entanglement. So that is the song. Did he use any samples from the video or from the interview? Hey, yes, I'm ready. Ready, yes. Hello. So the song is available. And you can download it. And yeah, he's going to make money off of this. Why not, right? It is his truth. Why shouldn't he? Wouldn't you? Who wouldn't do that? Who really wouldn't do that? He shared it, which is great. And people, I don't want to hear this. People gravitated to it and it went viral. Not him, the whole Will and Jada. So do you think Will should have made the song Entanglements? Do you think that maybe he should have put something together in the studio really quick and threw it out there on the streaming sites? Do you think this was a huge miss that Will didn't? You think he's a clown? Who's a clown? Ready? Who's a clown? Will or August? Or is Jada the clown? Do tell. We want to know. What's your take on that? What is your take on it? So here it says that he put his own spin on the word entanglements. And the song dropped late last night. Perfect. No more Will Smith music? Really? You don't like Will Smith? Well, do you like Nick Cannon? Yeah, the song alludes to the term Jada Pinkett used to describe her relationship with Alsina. Yep. So there's his new song. I wonder how it will do. Is it nice? Did you like it? DJ Sin, did you like it? Is it hot? I will pull it up, but let's see if I can find it. We have some time, right? How am I for time? I got like what? 5 minutes, or is it 8? Oh, you say all of them. Why? Why do you say that? Let's see what you have to say. Why do you say that? Can you go live? What's up? What's good? I'm good. How are you? Yeah. How are you? So why do you say so? What's your take on it? Yeah. Right. Yeah. 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 Well, thank you. Thank you for sharing. This is Reddy. He's one of the funniest comedians. You guys have to follow him. Take care. Hey, listen, but wait, before you go, wait. Now, what if somebody wanted to have like a private, they wanted you to be like their private comedian? Like people want to laugh, right? Are you available to do that? If somebody said, hey, I think I need 30 minutes of. Cool. Nice. That's what's up. Well, we'll be looking out for that. Take care. Stay safe. Good to see you. Bye. Yeah, so that's another way to kind of get, some funny in your life, right? Reach out to some comedians, right? Reach out to this comedian. Yes, I'm ready. YESIMREDY on Instagram. Maybe you have like a private comedy show with just some friends on Zoom, right? Got to find ways to find your happy. You have to find, of course, these are ways that are, we're thinking out the box. No, you can't just go into a comedy club right now. It's not safe. Yes, they do have the comedy drive-throughs and things like that. However, it's not the same experience, we know. And sometimes people, they go, they drink, and then they want to stand outside their car and then, talk. And now not to say, I mean, who knows if they have it or not, but now Rona's in the air. So maybe having a private comedy show with just friends, that's something to do. That could be cool, right? A virtual comedy show with your small amount of friends. You maybe get a little DJ and just have a cool virtual party or brunch. So again, these are things to do, to think outside of the box, to kind of make sure that you don't go crazy, because people are out there going crazy. Poor Tamar is going crazy. She has a show coming out July 30th. I think it's either on OWN or Bravo, something like that. But you can look it up. People are going crazy. Tory Lanez shot his girlfriend in the foot. People are going crazy. I mean, they were actually pool party hopping. Don't do that. That's a little scary to me. Don't do that. You won't play entanglements at none of your spots. Why? Do you not like it? Is it not? It's not. I was looking that up, right? Let me see if I can find it on Apple Music. It's not. It doesn't sound good. We're talking about August Alsina's new song called Entanglements. Let's pull it up. Maybe we'll just leave on that. Let me look for him. Clear back. Oh, it says I'm offline. I won't be finding anybody. All right, well, I'll pull it up and we'll check it out. I don't know if I can do it here. This is not allowing me to. Sometimes when you have too many things on your internet, it just doesn't want to do anything. All right, nope, that's not it. So we'll check it out. This is August Alsina's new song, Entanglements, that he has. Hey, hello, Kenneth. Hello, Danny Z. Yeah. All right. Let's see what we got. Fingers, toes, and eyes crossed. I mean, I like August Alsina. I think that what he went through is not his fault. I think that he was definitely taken advantage of. I mean, come on. She was a woman in her 40s. He was 23 years old. So, I mean, I don't think it's his fault. He fell in love. You guys got to check out Shuler King. Shout out to my friend, the great comedian Shuler King. He has a great video for that. But yeah, it's not his fault. It isn't his fault. So don't blame him. All right, here we go. Entanglements. Is it here? I don't think so. I don't see it here. Did he release it like an exclusive platform? Because it's not here. Or maybe he did it on YouTube. All right, we'll check it out. Let's Google it, right? Let's see if it at least has like a two-step bop. That's pretty much all we can do anyway. These days, unless you have a quarantine boo, then yeah, you can you can have club night. Get the lights. You can have club night. All right, where is the song at? Okay, here it is. Oh, it's featuring Rick Ross. You forgot to say that, DJ Sin. You forgot. That's the most important part. Rick Ross is on it, so. All right, well, we can't get it there. It looks like it's blocked from Empire. I can't get it. It says this video contains content from Empire, who has blocked it in your country on copyright grounds. Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody didn't clear a sample. How can we hear it? Let's see. No, it's blocked. Everywhere I go to, it's blocked. How'd you get it? DJ send me the link. I can't get it. So maybe he released it and he didn't intend to release it. And then Empire heard that he released it and they shut that ass down. So sounds like another damn entanglement, if you ask me. It was on YouTube. I don't want to say, you didn't want to say why. You didn't want to say Rick Ross. That's the most important part. I got tuned in for that. Well, yeah, so now it's blocked over everything. So I guess we won't be hearing it anytime soon unless it's released the proper way. Hey, Johnny Famous, what's up? Oh, wow, I wish you had popped on a little earlier. You could have came on. But how about next Sunday? What are you doing next Sunday at 3? Hit me up. All right, everybody. Well, thank you for joining. Thank you for spending time with me on this beautiful, hot, sunny Sunday. 98 degrees where I am. But hopefully you all are having fun. You buy some water or you can go drink some water. Or me, I'm drinking lit tea. But thank you for tuning in. Bye, everybody. Take care. See you soon. Peace. All right. Bye, DTF family. We're out. Fire out. Oh, do we have a chat message? Okay. Out. We're out.